So online, excuse me, uh, there's an article on CNN that's covering. There's a Hindu festival coming up. That's supposed to be one of the largest religious-based festivals in the world. I guess it's so maybe it's a yearly thing or whatever. India, but I guess it's so large because of the fact there's so many uh, Indians, people from India, in India. And so they have, a large number of adherents to the Hindu religion. Part of the Hindu religion is a belief in various gods. And of course, that goes hand in hand with the belief in various gods in general. People of various religions, beliefs, and whatnot, that has various gods. And you go back to the old gods, the Norse gods, Norse gods, Viking gods, the Greek gods, all the gods that have existed, do exist, or whatever. Even the gods that represent some specific aspect of nature. The god of lightning, God is. Well, indeed, there's a God for these. There's a God of war, a God of death, a God of lightning, a God of earthquakes, volcanoes, and everything, right? And that God is truth, yes? Because the truth lets you know what is happening. Truth brings you the awareness, the knowledge, the understanding of that which is occurring. The truth in nature, what's occurring. There isn't anything special, hokey pokey, if you will, otherworldly, supernatural, other than that which we don't know, which is all based on our ignorance. We understand how lightning operates. We understand how rain and thunder, volcanoes, all the occurrences that happen here on this planet, death, destruction, we understand how these occur. Even death as in one human murdering another. We know the truth behind that. We know the truth of the actions, where the action is self-preservation based, or is a mental deficiency based. There is a God for all these things. So it is correct to say there's a God of this, to have all these gods represented. And the gods representing these pictures, depictions of the various gods representing different things, ultimately only representing one God. And that God is truth. So what is needed is to see the truth within the image, how the truth speaks to that image, how that image is false. It's a false image, it's a false God, but is a representation of the truth of the God that exists. But that the truth of the God exists is truth itself. Name me one God that is beyond truth. Name me one God that is more powerful than truth, that it can overcome truth, that is beyond truth, that is beyond the verification, validation process and vouching process of truth. And so, again, in all religions, it is coming to that understanding, that understanding, understanding, that any true God that really exists that is spoken of, that is depicted, is only a manifestation of the truth of things or the lack of truth of things. A representation of the truth that is known.
Daddy!
Yes, baby. And those things are made up. Want some what? Yeah, shakers and beads. No, you're not out of that. You just shake it up.
Huh?
And those things are made up within religions. Those things are created from imagination, from make believe, and from the position of ignorance and lying. Well, those are disproven by truth. Any and all religions must speak to truth. And if they do not speak to truth, then truth speaks to them, truth speaks of them. Truth invalidates them. This is proven and shown time and time through. And it is shown and proven that people have a lack of seeing this, a lack of thinking this, a lack of wanting this for whatever reason. And the truth speaks to that. The truth speaks to a person closing their eyes, closing their ears, closing their heart, their mind, their soul, closing their very being to the truth of what is, and instead falling back on their belief. And even I have admitted to you that maybe everything I say to you is nothing but my belief. And in doing that, then I am proving that I am saying the truth. I am willing to offer to you that the truth is I am not speaking the truth. And not by willfully doing so, not by doing so as in being deceitful, but because of being ignorant by nature. As a human being, born in ignorance, raised in ignorance, living and existing in ignorance, but knowing that the way out of my ignorance, the way out of your ignorance, hold on, baby, the way out of everyone's ignorance is by truth.